Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Astro Tiger, sitting outside on this gloomy Friday right before a winter storm. And today's video is actually going to be about resilience because I'm actually preparing for that winter storm, but I'm doing it a little bit differently than everyone on social media and so forth. There's been like a lot of panic on social media, and people don't know how to act. People don't know what to do when it comes to weather, climate. And I'm sitting back like, this is gonna be my first official serious storm as a beginning homesteader. So instead of panicking, I had to sit down and meditate and realize like, this is what I asked for. I asked for a life in which I'm able to take care of myself no matter which situation comes about. So now we have a winter storm. I'm not panicking. Why? Well, why must I panic over something that's natural? Our ancestors have been going through this type of stuff since the beginning of humanity. Why do I have to panic because the news says panic? My intuition is telling me I'm good. I'm situated. I have what I need to survive. Warming layers. I chopped some wood. I got a wood burner stove in the house. So with further meditation, and now we're going into the resilience, I'm appreciative of the challenges that are put forth in front of me. And how can a person be appreciative of challenges or obstacles? Well, it's mostly based on our perception on life, what we come to this earth to do. And instead of panicking about things I really have no control over, is do what you do have control over if they came out right. Take advantage of what I do have control over. So with all this acreage that I have plenty of lumber. Get the stove burning warm. I can also cook on that stove as well if I needed to. I have chickens that are super hardy. They're providing eggs every day. My family is taken care of. I have nothing to worry about as far as my family, my kids. So and now I'm finna make a point because many minds are moving fast. Oh, what can I do? I need to go buy all this water. I need to go buy all of this. I need to go get all of the supplies. But even if you get all the supplies, does that make a person truly prepared? Or does this make a person truly prepared? I can say that the Marine Corps Infantry has definitely played a part of my ability to survive many climates and places. But see, I've been out the Marine Corps for a long time. And yes, once a Marine, always a Marine. But it's also been times where I felt like little or nothing. So I can't say, I always felt like a Marine, because when I was active duty, I felt invincible, But this comes down to who I truly am as a soul and a person on this plane. I asked for this. I wanted to become as self-sufficient as possible. But not everyone can be that way. It's just depending on our circumstances in life, where we seek to fulfill in life, and how we're able to view our route and direction we're going in life. I look back at some of my old journals and writings before I had any of this, It was actually in a bad time in life, a downtime. I was at my lowest, and I write in my journal. I would remember it's in the house, and I looked at it recently, and it made me actually relax a little bit. I remember when I said I wanted to start a wildlife sanctuary. I wanted to buy some acreage. And I wanted to grow some food and so forth. Over the past going on 2 years now since I've been here, I've been growing food. I have my ups and downs when it comes to this land because I got bit by a tick one time, and it really, it really shook me. Why did it shake me? Because I know ticks can carry diseases, and I have little children. So it's one of those, I had to be I became super protective. So it was at the point of most of 2025, I didn't even go outside. Like, I didn't even go near the woods because the tick that got on me was actually near the house. So it played something on my mind because I never got bit by a tick before. But you hear all these diseases and stuff like that. And I enjoy eating meat. And the reason I hesitated with that is because I know when it comes to a lot of my views as far as spirituality and theosophy, meat can be a topic. But at the end of the day, I'm human. I am a human. I have flaws. There are things I want to work on in life. Like I said, I'm only 33. I'm in a position now where many people my age wouldn't even care about homesteading. They wouldn't care about the plants. They wouldn't care about anything else other than glam and material. When I come outside, I am reminded of how connected I am to everything. All life forms. Even the rocks. Because apparently rocks and stones vibrate on a level of consciousness that is slower than our own. Us as humans can only perceive so much with our limited perceptions. Resilience teaches me to be more humble. The winter storm is really starting to push in a little bit. It's about to start getting breezy. But when I was in the Marine Corps, I've been through worse. Way worse climate conditions, and I enjoyed myself. So it goes to show that the masses can really mess with our psyche. And we gotta have control of this psyche so we can, don't let the masses, if the masses are scared, you don't have to be scared. We don't have to be scared. If you got a plan for everything, you're prepared. The only people who should fear anything are the people who aren't prepared. They want to get on camera. That's why I literally recorded right here. They saw me come outside. They was like, hey, that's my little family back there too. Raised every last one of them chickens from little chicks. Resilience is a beautiful perspective or a beautiful feeling or whatever you want to call it. But it is definitely the opposite of having a big ego. And the ego itself is another topic for another day. Because we do get the perception of ego is a negative thing, but the ego just has to be trained. Resilience is definitely a way to train the ego. I'm prepared for this winter storm. I want to be as down to earth and grounded as possible. I was born to experience this experience. I'm an earthling. I'm a human. Connected to this reality, those trees behind me. So, I hope y'all have a beautiful day, a beautiful weekend. Stay warm. or do whatever you need to do to just to be comfortable and thrive on. Continue to level up. It's my way of leveling up. I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z. What I'm about to go through as far as this winter storm, I don't know how powerful we're gonna be, but I know I prepared to the best of my ability. I'm like Goku. I'm in shape. I wake up every morning, 3, 4 a.m. Go straight to getting the exercise done. And then I make sure the house is straight, sun come up, animals are fed. Then after that, it's whatever I need to get done. But stay amazing, everyone. Let's practice resilience. Love those who are close. Love everyone. Stay amazing. Catch y'all on the next one.